Hey guys, it's me Ness, and I'm going to react to another wrestling flashback video, which is Chris Jericho's greatest catchphrases. Now, for Chris Jericho, he is he's been doing a lot since he debuted for WWF, and where everything has led him to where he is right now, knowing that he can still, he still wrestles. But the thing is, he has one of those best catchphrases throughout the years. I remember his catchphrase, "You just made the list," which is funny. The other ones are "You stupid idiot," "You drink it all, man," and etc. So let's get into the video to see what are the other greatest catchphrases that Chris Jericho has made throughout the years.
1, 2, is this on?
Chris Jericho is well renowned for his ability to reinvent and freshen up his character whenever the time is right. And throughout his numerous different personas, Chris has come up with countless different catchphrases and sayings. Today, we'll look back at some of the best of Jericho as we count down his top 10 catchphrases. First, we'll run through some honorable mentions. When attempting his signature cocky pin, Y2J could usually be heard shouting, "Come on, baby."
Over that time, Jericho's been, "Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Come on, baby!" At WrestleMania, Jericho can use that silly scarf to wipe his cheek.
Jericho continued running his mouth even when he was wrestling. It was common to see him yell, "Ask him," to the referee whenever Chris had his opponent in a submission.
Match in a couple of weeks. This thing is about to tap.
Jericho got rid of all his gimmicks and iconic sayings during his 2008 to 2010 heel run. Chris instead developed two catchphrases that fit his new character incredibly well.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? Yeah, we get it.
When Jericho said, "I'm the best in the world at what I do," it got under the fans' skin and was made worse by the fact that Chris could back up this statement.
I am the best in the world at what I do.
He's a multi-time world champion, so that this line kind of makes sense to him. That he kind of backed it up in the right way.
The best in the world at what I do.
Have you forgotten that I'm the best in the world at what I do? Huh?
It. Whatever it was, Jericho made sure to warn people about it.
Sami Zayn is a stupid idiot.
It.
You better watch it.
Watch what?
It.
I said you better watch it.
Watch what?
It.
Video. Now on to the list. Number 10, the Ayatollah of Rock and Roller. Jericho achieved two of his childhood dreams by becoming a wrestler and a rock star. Y2J would remind us of his exploits in the music industry by referring to himself as the Ayatollah of Rock and Roller.
The Ayatollah of Rock and Roller. The Ayatollah of Rock and Roller. The Ayatollah of Rock and Roller. The Ayatollah of Rock and Bola. The Ayatollah of Rock and Roller. The Ayatollah of Rock and Roller.
Number 9, will you please shut the hell up? When Jericho had heard enough, he would politely demand that the person speaking shut the hell up.
Please shut the hell up. Would you please shut the hell up?
A good catchphrase.
Would you please shut the hell up? Would you please shut the hell up? Would you please shut the hell up?
Number 8, pronouncing wrestlers' names wrong. When it came to Jericho's opponents, if he wasn't calling them Junior or ass clowns, he'd usually be mispronouncing their names.
Let's see what you got there. Quasi Juice. First of all, Gene Mean, Schiavone, and Stinko Malenko. Stinko! And Kirk Angel. But seriously, Edgeworth.
Mitchell Cole.
Raisin, would you please shut the hell up? Raisin. Sandusky. Santino. Santokyo. Santino. Sandadista. Santino. Santa Maria. Santino. San Luis Obispo. Santino. 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 But what does the Big E stand for? Big Easter Bunny? Big Elephant? Big Edward? Big Utah? Big Urkel? Fandumble, Fandangler, Fandingo ate my baby-o, B-I-N-G bingo was his name.
Number 7, The Gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man. Jericho's 2016-17 run spawned some of his most memorable catchphrases, including when Chris told us to drink in the gift of Jericho.
The gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man. Gift of Jericho.
This is a weird segment, you know, or a promo. Like, what? Why? Again, we're in a new era, but this is a weird one. But let's continue.
Drink it in, man. Gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man.
Drink it in, man. Drink it in, man.
Drink it in, man.
Drink it in, man. Drink it in, man.
Oh! The line became even more popular as Jericho would think of hilarious ways to alter the phrase so that it fit with the theme of his promo.
Welcome back, man.
Ink it in, man.
Bring it in, man.
Lock it in, man. Try it on, man.
Squash them down, man. And lock me in, man. Punch you in the face, man.
He was marking out, man.
Cheer me on, man. Smack it down, man. Say goodbye, man.
Drink it in, man. Drink it. Smell it. Taste it. Live it.
The gift of Jericho, man. Just drinking it in.
Number 6, Stupid Idiot. Jericho is famous for his ability to get even the simplest things over. Calling someone a stupid idiot might be a more fitting insult for the school playground rather than the wrestling ring.
Stupid idiots.
I didn't call you idiots. I called you stupid idiot.
But Jericho's charisma and his delivery of the line was so funny, he just made it work.
You don't even work here anymore, Teddy Long, you stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot. Stupid idiot.
You disrespectful, stupid idiot.
Congratulations, Ambrose, you stupid idiot.
You stupid idiot. I heard that. You're supposed to.
That's a stupid decision. That can only be made by a stupid idiot.
Number 5, filthy, dirty, disgusting, brutal, bottom-feeding trash bag hoe. Jericho saved some of his most vicious insults for Stephanie McMahon, but there was one line in particular that summed up exactly how Chris felt about Steph.
Stephanie McMahon Helmsley is nothing more than a filthy, dirty, disgusting, skanky, brutal, bottom-feeding trash bag. Shut up! Shut up!
Number 4, best insults. Jericho could go toe-to-toe with anyone during a promo. Jericho spat bullets on the microphone with his razor-sharp wit and always punctual comedic timing. This made it immensely entertaining any time he'd tear someone down verbally.
The only reason anybody bought your book in the first place is they were hoping that you would die at the end of it.
Damn.
Happy ending. I would never, ever hit a woman, but you are not a woman.
Damn.
And when your body...
It's crazy because now you can't say that type of words. So, yeah.
hits the floor, it's usually naked with a paying customer.
I'm gonna take care
Different era,
of
man.
that smelly, greasy, nasty animal. And I'm gonna
You're
get
gonna
you
get
too,
two,
Rhino.
Rhino.
I'm gonna be 25.
No, I asked you how old you were, not how many men you've been with in the last week.
The core and the whole.
Shut up!
You're saying that I blew it. I'd have to say you've been doing all the blowing around here, sister.
I'm in Winnipeg.
Can I have your attention, please?
Of course you have an email, you idiot. Just read it.
I can promise you I'll never say anything about your father
What, your sister?
on this show again. However, your sister?
It's almost like your parents got horny while they were watching me beat up Juventud Guerrera 25 years ago, and 9 months later, your little twerp ass popped out.
I'll even have sex with your mother. Again!
Number 3, never, ever again. The never, ever again catchphrase first began to pick up steam in WCW.
Will never, never, ever, ever happen again.
leading to Jericho bringing it with him to the WWF, where it found even greater success. It's a phrase the crowd loved to join in with, as Jericho's delayed delivery and unique pronunciation just made it so entertaining.
Will never, ever be the same again. Yes! Yes! Again! Yes! Again! Yes! Again! Will never, ever be the same again.
Will never ever be the same again.
Number 2, Raw is Jericho. Just like WCW Monday Nitro became Monday Night Jericho.
Welcome to Monday Night Jericho! Welcome to Monday Night Jericho!
It was after joining the WWF in 1999 that Y2J turned Raw is War into Raw is Jericho.
Welcome to Raw is
Jericho!
Raw is Jericho! Raw is Jericho!
Man, before
Raw is Jericho!
before social media, man, that back in the 90s, all the signs, man, whatever signs, if it's kind of odd or not too much creative, but some of them, man.
Raw is Jericho! Raw is Jericho! Raw is Jericho! Welcome to Raw is Jericho!
Number 1, you just made the list. Jericho holds the
Yep.
distinction of authoring 5 best-selling books and writing 2 beloved lists. His iconic list of 1004 holes would be followed up by the legendary list of Jericho, where those who wronged Jericho ended up being put on the list. From the build-up to the clicking of the pen to the you just made the list punchline, the crowd ate it up every single time.
You know what's gonna happen? Oh, you know what's happening to you right now? You know what happens because you put Kevin Owens in this match? You know what's gonna happen?
You know what happens, Vince McMahon?
You know what happens when you touch my personal property, don't you?
You know what happens when you don't impress Kevin Owens at the Festival of Friendship, huh? You know what happens when you betray Chris Jericho? You just made the list!
You just made the list!
You just made the list!
You know what? You just made the list. Brace face in row 12 is now on the list. AJ Styles, the stupid soccer mom's hair.
You just made the list! You just made the list! Oh, no.
It doesn't matter how you look, you will be in the list for sure.
You just made the list! Oh no! You just made the list! You just made the list!
The list got a brief spin-off in AEW as the Lexicon
Yeah.
of Les Champions. And who could forget the list of KO, which featured just one name?
It's one of those things that back then they were planning. You know, Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens should have been the World Championship leading up to WrestleMania 33, but you know how Vince made the decision. So he preferred, you know, they put themselves in the United States Championship match, and yeah, it's kind of sad because both of them, they pretty work well, and that's how it is, you know. It's just that Vince doesn't have that type of vision. He noticed that it's literally there throughout those weeks building up.
My name's on this.
Yep.
Oh my god! No!
Chris Jericho will live forever in an industry of Greenbergs, Kirk Angles, and Stone Cold Steve Asclowns. Jericho is the only wrestler that can say, I am the best in the world at what I do. Do you
Yep.
understand what I'm saying to you right now? And after all the catchphrases are said and done, after all bottom-feeding trash bag hoes have shut the hell up, all the Jerichoholics have drank in the gift of a little bit of the bubbly, all the episodes of Raw is Jericho have ended, and all the stupid idiots have made the list, we will never, ever forget the Ayatollah of Rock and Roller again. And that brings us to the end of this video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel.
So that's the video, guys. Yeah, Wrestling Flashback made the right, you know, way of saying it at the end. And yeah, you know, for Chris, he says things that are a bit too simple, and it made it work. This guy, you know, he is a certified legend throughout those times that he made all those catchphrases into something that we never thought that it's gonna be a hit. but he made it work. And yeah, so all I can say, guys, is that, you know, thank you for watching, guys, and we will see each other in another video. Peace.